Yes, everyone on my channel, welcome. So this is CA Pragnesh Kanabar, your CA Final and Inter Audit faculty. But this video is not about me. It is about CA Aayush Ashar. Yes, All India rank 30 and CA Final Audit 66 marks in September 25, जहाँ पे लोग 40, 50, 30s ऑलराइट वैसा स्कोर में आए हैं. Ayush has come up with 66 marks in September 25, which is a golden, I mean, a very golden diamond platinum achievement, I must say. All right. So, Ayush, congratulations. Welcome to this interview.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Thank you, boss, for the gift that you have given me. September 25 का paper तो थोड़ा it was little tough. And apart from that, the checking has, I think, been very tough. All right. 66 in September 25 is easily 75, 80 in any other attempt. All right. So I really, really appreciate for that. Ayush, first things first. For the viewers of this video, we'll be discussing a lot of things regarding his strategy and his approach, not only for audit, but an overall approach also. So stay tuned to this particular video. बहुत कुछ जानने मिलेगा. Ayush, first things first, when you pressed the submit button, what was the feeling?
So, sir, I would like to start it 15 minutes back.
Okay.
I woke up at around 8 and then I was constantly refreshing the website.
हाँ.
And one of the CCMs had put it on X that the results might come out at 11 because initially the institute, when they came up with the official announcement, it was written 2 p.m.
Correct.
All of my friends, we were chatting, and I mean, there is anxiety despite that the results are just coming in.
Correct.
So I was anxious, but then I thought that if it does not come at 11, I will stop checking and then I'll check it at 2 directly.
Hmm.
But at 10:59, I saw the sites crashed. And then I opened it up again after refreshing and I could see that the results are out. And then I checked it. The first thing I saw was successful, successful.
Okay.
And then I just shouted and I told it to my parents. I mean, they were very happy with that. And then I saw my total and I did benchmark it with the past few attempts and I thought that I might score a rank. Honestly, I was not expecting it to be 30 because the last attempt, the rank closed at around 428. So
Correct.
I thought that I might get it in late 40s. But
Correct.
when I checked the merit, it was all India 30. And then, I mean, after that, from 11 till 1:30 or 2 p.m., the calls didn't stop. And it was very surreal. I had manifested this all my life, all my CA
Correct.
journey, and
Correct.
it is amazing to live this.
So Ayush had studied audit with us in CA Inter also, and CA Inter Ayush had scored 63 and CA Final 66. I think you are, in our language, a very beautiful anomaly, I must say. Okay. And CA Inter में you did not score a rank.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And from there to move All India rank 30, okay, in CA Final. So I think lots of things would have changed, Ayush. CA Final mein, I think it seems that you are much more dedicated or something changed. What happened? What did you change from CA Inter to CA Final to get that rank holders mentality?
So two things which come to my mind directly is one, so definitely in inter when I missed the rank, it was by a sizable number. So I used to think that possibly I'm not capable enough to fall in that top 50 range. But then in final, what I did was I just ensured that I completed all my lectures before my study leave. Since I'm doing my articleship from KPMG, so timings and all was definitely an issue. Not that my
Correct.
team was not very supportive, but it is definitely that you have so much work and you have to
Don't worry,
deliver
KPMG
it.
HR is not looking at this.
No,
Okay.
no, that is not an issue.
Anyways, they are Big Four में it's unnecessarily थोड़ा नाम खराब है. काफी सारी टीम सपोर्टिव मिल जाती है तो बहुत अच्छा भी हो जाता है. It's very good.
Yes. So I completed all my lectures along with the extra sums of FR and AFM since I'd taken it 2 years back by March only. And in March itself, the notification came that now 3 attempts will begin. So there were two things. I was a bit in dilemma that whether I should go for Jan or September. After rounds of discussion with few of my mentors, my parents, and my teammates, so I would like to take this opportunity and thank my teammates because I'm from statutory audit domain and April and
Oh,
May is the toughest and the
yeah, it's hell, hell.
longest time. I mean, so still they let me on leave in April and May. So if
Superb,
if,
superb. I
if this
must appreciate.
achievement is there, they have a big role to play. So then what I did was in inter, one of my problems which I thought when I look back was that I possibly did not plan it enough. It was just that I was going in the flow. I planned that I wanted to do two revisions, but I mean, there was no specific plan as such. But
Correct.
this time, before I went into the study leave only, I had a 5 month plan. down the
Correct.
line. I did modify it after a month or so, and then I had plans for individual subjects as well.
Correct.
So one thing which I did not do in inter was, in inter what I used to do is I used to write tests after a subject. But in final, what I did was in my first revision, after every 3 4 chapters, I remember speaking to you that after a few essays, I should write one of the tests which you used to give on your Telegram channel
Correct.
or
Correct. Correct.
your app. So for all subjects, luckily I had it from my professors. So I used to write the exams after every 3 4 or 5 6 chapters, and after
Correct.
that one full test. So there were two things. One, I used to write the May 25 papers in the first revision, and in the first revision I had written the November 24 papers, and in the second revision I had written the May 25 papers. So this gave me an edge over thinking that how does the institute present its answers in the suggested answers.
Correct.
Because in inter, I think we are not equipped enough, or rather I would say we are naive enough to check the suggested answers. We think
Correct.
that
Correct.
what the
Correct.
professor has given us corrected is what is right or what is wrong. But I think that the presentation matters a lot.
Yeah.
This was
Yeah.
one
It
thing.
does.
And second was a bit of more MCQ practice, I would say. In FR, around I had around 1200 MCQs from my professor, around 800 in
Good. Good.
AFM, and audit. So I had followed your path only completely. All the MCQs which you had in your book, you used to often tell me that BOSPB practice karo, and I used to do that day and night.
Correct.
And for DT and IDT also, my professors had given me
Very good.
the MCQ booklets, so that was a very good thing. And second was that I believe that the RTP MCQs are amazing in terms of practicing. So I had practiced RTP MCQs from May 22 till May 25. So I think
Correct.
that helped me a lot. There are two things. One, the MCQs will definitely help you understand how to analyze a question. And secondly, the more you practice, the lesser the time takes
Okay, that
in
is
the
how it
exam.
is. Ajay, tell me, Ayush, with respect to the studies, so by when did you finish your first study, second study, third study? Is it compulsory that to score a rank you need to study 3 times?
So I think that most people, I mean, whenever you will interact with someone, everyone will say कितना भी पढ़ो, ultimately वो 3 घंटे में क्या करते हो वो
Correct.
important है. I mean,
Correct.
I partially do agree to it, but I think जैसा पढ़ो वैसा ही वो 3 घंटे में होगा.
Correct. Very good.
So, so my first revision I had planned it to complete it by first week of June. So I went on
Okay.
leave by 5th of April. First
Okay.
week June, I completed my first revision, and my order was FR, AFM. Then I did indirect tax, then direct tax, and last I had taken audit because honestly speaking, I was very scared of audit.
Retention issues and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
True,
So
true, true.
that is
So
always
by
there.
so by first week of June, I had completed my first revision, and then I wanted to give a proper prelim of 1.5 days. So we had planned it, me along with my two friends. We had planned it from 20th July till 31st July. We'll give that prelim. So I backtracked and I planned from 20th July till 7th of June. So my second revision lasted for around 45 50 days.
Okay, so that was the period. Okay.
Okay,
You
and
gave the premium by July end was very good, huh?
yeah, even I think that was a very big thing because it helped me understand how to plan those 1.5 days also.
Correct, correct.
Because in CA final, the 1.5 days is a big challenge, especially in subjects like
Very big
audit,
challenge.
direct tax, and indirect tax. I fell a bit ill because of in audit and direct tax. I think I slept for only 3 hours daily,
Correct.
so that backfired, I think. And in indirect tax, I could not complete the entire portion in 1.5 days.
Okay. So now, tell me, so basically 3 revisions is something that is a benchmark, right? I mean, you feel comfortable after that. Comfortable.
True, 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 true.
Okay.
At least in
And
audit and
yeah,
parts of theory in direct tax, indirect tax, and AFM, I think you should at least have 3 revisions. You will go confident in the exam.
okay. Now, when it comes to audit, I'll speak more about audit now. So when it comes to audit, you had taken our regular course, fast track course. What was it?
Regular course.
Regular course. All right. And whatever, I know your sincerity levels are high, but still asking for a formality. So whatever notes I used to give, all right, did you copy all the notes or you went through screenshots or what was it?
No, no, no. So what I used to do was that I had taken your lectures. In inter, you did not have this practice of giving 2 3 pages after the essay ends.
Correct.
That time we used to write in our notebooks.
Notebook, correct.
But this time you had come up with this plan. So what I used to do was, along with your lectures only, I had written all those charts and all because they had
Correct.
helped me in inter
Acha,
as
after
well.
every essay, that blank pages which I
Yes,
used to
yes,
give
yes, yes.
for the notes, correct.
Yes, so I had written it in during the lectures also, because this thing also I had planned that if I have the material right during those 5 months, it will be very helpful for
Yeah,
me.
it will be very helpful. So that along with the lectures, it gets completed properly. 5 months, if you have proper material, then that is the best thing. Okay. Now, when it comes to audit, frankly speaking, Did you leave anything in option? I mean, something where you are not confident with?
So in audit, one thing which it was very challenging for me was SA 300 and 315. I mean,
Correct.
I used to always
वो
postpone it
सबके लिए
during
है,
all my
correct.
revisions because
Yeah,
it is a bit technical, it is
yeah.
vast. I mean, since I had done statutory audit from the understanding part, it was easy, but for the case of
Reproducing it in exams, it
remembering,
becomes
it is
difficult,
very
correct.
tough. And second is, I think most of the students who have gone and the exams might have left something or the other from digital audit. So that was the case with me also. So digital audit and some part of I would say IDF, investigation, due diligence, and
Correct,
forensics,
correct,
because
correct.
I had analyzed the past papers. I did not find much of a weightage. Most of the times it would come in sixth question and in the
And that
last
was
along with
also
an
most
option
of the
with
times it would
professional
be a
ethics.
practical question.
True, true, true. And in bank audit also, I remember speaking to you. You told me that वो second part है. You just have a read of
Correct.
it.
NPA वाला
If it
पार्ट
comes,
अच्छे से करो, बाकी बैलेंस
correct,
पार्ट you can
correct.
just glance through and finish it off.
Yeah, in audit, in bank audit, I had done that. Rest, I don't think so. I had left anything in option. Yes, and you had told us it was marked important during when you used to make a study. But honestly, the reporting part of SRE, SAE, that was very vast for me to recollect and
Correct.
remember. So I used to read it for the MCQ cases, but I did not remember
But
it.
not ultra confident on that,
No,
correct.
no, no.
Okay. So why I have asked this question, I'll tell you. This is for students to understand that, sometimes students break just because of the pressure. All right. So let us say even a person who has scored an all India rank and who is sitting at 66 marks in a September 25 attempt, where 40s is the norm, in September 25. So even that student you see in this, the channels of this particular, I mean the sub viewers of this particular channel, आप देख सकते हो कि इन्होंने भी कुछ चीजें ऑप्शन में छोड़ी है, कुछ चीजें में कॉन्फिडेंट नहीं थे. ऑलराइट. सो बट इट इज ऑल अबाउट व्हेन द एग्जाम कम्स, इट इज ऑल अबाउट कि आप कहाँ पे स्ट्रांग हो, rather than sulking over this thing that where you are weak, not to do that. बस तो मैंने इसलिए ऐसा कुछ आई आस्क दिस क्वेश्चन फॉर पीपल टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट यार वीक पॉइंट सभी के होते हैं, बट इट इज ऑल अबाउट हाउ डू यू मेंटेन योर मेंटल बैलेंस. नाउ व्हेन इट कम्स टू एग्जाम, 1.5 days का क्या था, मतलब डिड यू फोकस ऑन कंटेंट, क्वेश्चन बैंक, हाउ वाज इट?
Since I had given my prelims, I understood that it is almost impossible to complete audit within 1.5 days.
करेक्ट.
But what I had planned was that in the 1.5 days, so during my 2.5 days of AFM, we had a 2.5 days leave. So after the FR paper, I had completed the SA 200 initial essays and SA 500 initial essays because those were almost
तो
similar with
कंफर्टेबली
inter
हो
and
जाते हैं.
it is comparatively easy. So that helped me and in the 1.5 days, I could luckily complete it except for 300 and 315 because that again it was very tough and
हाँ, लास्ट 1.5 days के लिए तो recommended नहीं है वो.
correct. And one thing I forgot to highlight, you often used to tell us even that even if you are not able to recollect all the points, at least remember one or two points so
वन और
that
टू
you don't
पॉइंट्स
score zero in the if the question comes up, you don't score zero. So I had made this practice when I was studying. So in digital audit like blockchain and all, understanding is easy, but
वेरी
to
गुड. हाँ,
recollect
अरे
it
दो
is very
पॉइंट
tough.
याद
So I
रहे, यू
had
गेट 2 marks, 1 mark, 2 mark
correct,
here
correct,
and there.
correct, correct. Yes. So I had done that.
Very
And
good.
in professional ethics, so definitely I had the
You had to
entire
be an
language
expert
I,
in that,
I,
yeah.
I had to, yeah. And it has a substantial weightage in the paper
Substantial
also.
weightage, yeah.
And
Substantial
to be honest,
impact.
it is interesting. Most students find it interesting
Yeah,
only.
yeah, yeah. Correct. And so now when it comes to the exam, for the first 15 minutes, how do you use your first 15 minutes?
So I think that is the most important part. This I understood after my inter exams
Correct.
because in what I used to do in my 15 minutes was that I used to skip the first question because it is mandatory. I used to read the second to sixth question and I used to plan that which question I have to leave it an option. Because
Correct.
according to me, from more than what you write, leaving in option is the key because you
हाँ.
have to have that understanding in those 15 minutes only that इसमें शायद मुझे 14 में से 8 आएगा या फिर मुझे 14 में से 10 आएगा. Correct.
Correct.
So I do that in the first 10 minutes and the last 5 minutes I keep it for numbering कि मुझे first कौन सा question attempt करना है.
Okay.
Because I feel that the first question you attempt, it definitely gives an impression on the examiner.
And you
And
also feel confident.
correct, correct. As you used to always tell me कि जब पेन चलेगा तो अपने आप वो चलते ही
आएगा
जाएगा.
आएगा, करेक्ट करेक्ट.
Correct. So that I in all my
नाउ आई
papers, not
रिमेम्बर,
only
या
audit.
बीच में एक बार आप पैनिक हो गए थे, यार
Correct,
रिमेम्बर.
correct, correct, correct. So so in the 15 minutes in all my papers, I had this strategy only, except for IBS. I used to plan the first 10 minutes reading the question, not the entire question, but audit. Most of the times, the institute has this habit of expanding the questions and writing things which are irrelevant in order to
हाँ, जस्ट टू किल योर टाइम.
Correct. So after I used to read the last 3-4 lines and understand कि ये कौन से ऐसे से है, and I used to write ये ऐसे से है, या it is say from example ESG SDG, and then
Correct.
I would number the questions
Okay.
that I want to do is first,
Now
second.
coming to the paper attempting strategy. So first phase में you were into MCQs, descriptive. How was it? So first 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Uh, so I think this is the only part where I did not follow your strategy.
Hmm.
So you used to tell us that you should first attempt 2-3 questions which you know well, and in the after an 1.5 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes you should go with the MCQs. But
Correct.
honestly speaking, I am a bit anxious. So
Okay.
whenever the MCQ booklet comes, I will definitely open and have a look at it.
क्या है?
So
Because
in
वो
all,
easily आपको लग रहा है वो हो सकता है फटाफट है.
correct. So all my professors had this strategy only, that you should first attempt 2-3 questions and then go to MCQs. But in all my papers, I had followed this only, that first I will do the MCQs within 30 minutes or 45 minutes, considering kitna tough hai. And basis that I will, after that I will go with the paper.
Correct. So first you used to make sure a point कि मैं सारे MCQs close ही कर दूँ, या used to leave some MCQs कि I'll come back to this later on.
So I remember that in May 25 or so, the MCQ, since I had solved the May 25 paper, the MCQs were kind of very tough. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had kept this in mind that ऐसा हो सकता है that 1 or 2 MCQs might be a bit tough. You might have to leave it in for the later part of the paper. So what I used to do was that at least 13-14 MCQs I will make sure that I can do. If 1 or 2 MCQs say you can't do it, I keep it for the later part of the paper. But honestly speaking, that whenever I used to write the answers, it used to keep it going in my mind that अरे नहीं वो एक MCQ बाकी है, you have to do it, you have to do it. So most of the times I'm not able to recollect. I used to complete the MCQs, then only I used to start it.
Close that part and then
True,
move to
true,
the
true,
other part.
true.
Okay. So I think any other specific tip with respect to audit that you would like to give, something where you observed in your personal experience, where students are going wrong, what they can improve. All right. Because now your word carries a weightage. So tell me anything with respect to audit.
So one, as I mentioned, you used to always say that 1 or 2 points to learn kar lo. Don't leave the entire thing in option. One, I think that is very very important. Second is paper presentation. I would say that most of the people know the answers, but what happens is in the paper we panic and we are not able to pen this down correctly. So
हाँ.
I think
ऐसे silly
good
mistakes
written
like
practice.
conclusion नहीं लिखते 1 mark चला जाता है.
Correct, correct, correct. Good written practice, I would say, is the key, because I remember I had written at least 3 to 4 sets of papers for all subjects, and
Correct.
audit definitely. And second thing is that audit, most people think कि theory है तो paper complete हो जाएगा. But the
Correct.
point is that if you know the answer, you write it for 3 and a half pages. But if you don't know the answer, still you will write it for 1.5 page. कि यार कुछ तो लिख देते हैं, 1 mark मिल जाएगा.
Correct.
But
Correct.
that harms. I mean, even I completed the paper 2 minutes before the cutoff time. So I think that effective paper practice will definitely help. And second, I would say that solving maximum MCQs, especially
Correct.
MCQs from BOS, if your
Whatever
professors
from wherever
MCQs,
you can source it, the
true,
source
true,
has to
true,
be good.
from
That's it.
Telegram, anywhere. I
Yeah.
mean, solving MCQs, it gives a lot of confidence. What I
Correct.
used to do is, I remember you used to post 7-8 MCQs daily on your Telegram
हाँ,
channel.
daily. Yeah, yeah. I think we
Correct.
have completed now. सारे chapters के हो गए हैं अभी.
So what, even if you are not studying that subject and you do that MCQ correct, it gives you a lot of
Lot of
confidence. Yeah, I
confidence.
am
Lot of
able to
confidence.
recollect, and
Correct.
yeah, so that is a key in audit especially. And second is that most people are fearful of the content. कि यार बहुत
Hmm.
ज़्यादा है, we have to learn a lot. But I think that if you are focusing on the content part, it will definitely impact that अरे बहुत ज़्यादा है and all. But if you break it into chapters, break it into say
Hmm.
series, then
If
it
you
will
see कि
definitely.
भाई एक चैप्टर में से मैक्सिमम ये 7-8 concepts ही है जो रिपीटेडली आ रहे हैं.
Correct,
So
correct,
if
correct.
you look at that particular relevant part of what is relevant for exams, then it is very clear that उतना लेंदी नहीं है.
Correct, correct. And
Okay.
one thing I wanted to
Yeah,
highlight
please,
about
please.
professional ethics was that even I faced this, and I think most of them do, because I do speak with my friends who are giving it in Jan. So professional ethics, there are two parts. One is the all the clauses, schedules. Uh, that is
The
half of the
34
chapter,
clauses, yeah.
and after that, the SRM series,
That
most
part
people
which is
get
mostly
derailed
ignored.
with that. Yes, most people get derailed with that, and institute has this practice of asking questions from at least
Correct,
seven to
correct.
eight
Very
marks
good
from that.
input. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that if you focus on that, because professional ethics, in my opinion, is the key, because it either it will help you sail through the paper, or either it can help you get a rank.
Yeah, so it really helps you a lot. So if every single line over there is very important.
True, true, true. And every single line can come in a separate MCQ also.
Correct, correct.
Because if you'll see in the paper itself, I remember that one MCQ they had asked, there was a lot of debate around the around that MCQ that
Yeah,
अरे
yeah,
इसमें
yeah.
क्या होगा, all the professors were also coming up with separate answers.
Correct, correct.
So yeah, so the institute, I mean nowadays I feel that they are setting papers with the help of AI. So
Correct.
AI
Ah,
will,
yeah, yeah, it is very visible, very much
yeah.
visible.
So with that, finding a single word for AI is not a very big challenge, but for
Correct,
us to go that deep and analyze things, it is
correct.
very, very important. And I remember for professional ethics, you used to make us write notes. I had a separate book
Yeah,
for professional
yeah.
ethics. So I think that was very helpful. You had made us write things which were out of the book also. Like
Correct,
ये
correct.
question 2008 के पेपर से आ सकता है,
Correct,
ये
correct.
2009 में था. I think that is also very helpful. I think it you have it on your Telegram channel.
Yeah, yeah, I have it.
So I had taken that also. That I think professional ethics, as deep you go, it is better.
Okay. एंड मोस्टली देखो जब आप रैंक का प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हो या व्हेन यू आर ट्राइंग टू एक्सेल एंड सिंस यू सेड यू हैड मैनिफेस्टेड इट सो मोस्टली लाइफ में बिकॉज सीए फाइनल इज अ लॉन्ग जर्नी सो एक बीच में कपल ऑफ मंथ्स का डाउन टाइम ब्रेक टाइम फ्रस्ट्रेशन टाइम और सम पर्सनल लाइफ में कुछ इश्यूज समथिंग सम ब्रेकिंग पॉइंट कम्स ऑलराइट सो डिड यू फेस एनी सच काइंड ऑफ ब्रेकिंग पॉइंट दैट
Lot of
यार
time.
नहीं हो रहा है व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एंड स्टफ
So yeah, I would like to take this question to give entire credit to my parents.
हम्म
I would like to say that whenever I used to feel down, I just used to sit by them, and they used to always motivate me कि
सुपर
नहीं हो जाएगा, don't worry, we are with you. I mean, uh, my father especially, he has given me all these things that you have to stay strong. I mean, life will throw difficult
मॉट
times
एट यू
and
या
days
या
against you. You have to stay strong. He always used to tell me one thing, that I mean, if you have prepared well, you will definitely do well in the exams. I mean, so that has been the key.
या
And second was that definitely I was in touch with few of my friends, and when you see that उनके साथ भी they are also facing the same issues, you think कि हाँ ठीक है, it is
ठीक है
common to have
नॉर्मल
it.
है ये
Yeah, so and second is how much ever your seniors will tell you अरे नहीं पेपर में याद आएगा, but since you are living that moment, you will not agree to them.
करेक्ट
So yeah, definitely with respect to downtime and all, I used to sit by my parents only. And second, I'm a very spiritual person, honestly. So
सुपर
I believe that there is power,
या
and yeah.
ऑब्वियसली
So I used to pray a lot. I do a lot of prayers and all. So that has helped me calm a lot as well, because I think yeah,
प्रेयर्स
definitely,
मेडिटेशन हेल्प्स यू राइट
yeah, true, very much.
because that is also very mental well-being is a very important part to score a rank
True,
and
true.
to excel only content question bank will not do
And sir, one more thing I would like to add. One of my professors in his lectures had told that the 5 month journey is not a sprint; it is a marathon. So take
correct
every day when it comes. So I think that was a mantra. I would like to thank him as well, because
super super
I had it in my mind since day one. And I also remember speaking to you. You told me, I used to tell you, sir, move नहीं हो रहा है, मैं रोज पढ़ता हूँ लेकिन ऐसा लगता है कि कुछ ऐड ही
हाँ
नहीं हो रहा है. You told me कि नहीं, वो होगा धीरे धीरे. You will feel it after you complete first revision or second revision. So that, I mean, speaking to your professors, speaking to your friends, parents, and
helps a lot yeah
whomsoever you are comfortable with,
correct
so definitely that helps.
so Ayush what are your plans now after chartered accountancy you are going for a job practice or you're adding one more degree what are your plans
I mean, I have not had enough time to think about it honestly after the results. But I definitely want to study more. I have plans of studying, and I have 3 months of my articleship left yet.
Hmm,
I will first evaluate, speak with few of my mentors,
correct
understand. But honestly speaking, practice is not an option in my mind currently. Job, I will be possibly going for job only.
okay
So yes, I
and if the student community needs your help all right I hope that you will be open for helping them
sure, definitely. I mean,
yeah
whatever way I can, I will definitely. I mean,
so
I can
students, you heard Ayush, I got him on record that he's going to help you. All right,
definitely.
and you can post whatever queries you have in the comment section, and I would request Ayush to reply to those comments. All right, and
Definitely.
help them to the extent possible.
True.
Ayush, you have given me one of the best gifts of my life. All right, when a tough attempt scoring this exemption and an All India rank, especially when you did not score an All India rank in CA Inter, makes it more special. 3 marks more than CA Inter makes it further special in audit. All right, and I've learned a few things from you that yes, prayers and meditation will still hold good, will hold you strong mentally, and having supportive parents also already is a very important part of the journey. All right, Ayush. So, any last message to the students?
Thank you so much, sir. I mean, for the students, I have nothing more to say. You definitely can reach out to me anytime. I will be very, very. I will definitely help you in whatever way I can. And I would like to, on a parting note, I would like to thank Pragnesh sir a lot for all his guidance through inter and final. Because when I remember during my inter days, we as students used to be scared a lot because what we have heard from our seniors. But after inter, it was a no-brainer for me that final
Correct.
to Pragnesh sir के पास ही करना है. And definitely, I mean, I owe this success to you, sir, in audit
Yeah, I
especially.
mean,
Thank you so much,
students
sir.
like you are also blessing, and thank you so much for your kind words. So, CA Pragnesh Kanabar along with CA Ayush Ashar signing off from this video. You can put all your queries in the comments, and all of us will be very, very eager to reply to those comments. Thank you, Ayush. Thank you one more time.
Thank you so much, sir.